You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
That's right, we just heard Cannibal Corpse, Skull Full of Maggots, Hey-O, Terrorizer Corporation, Pull In, and Exodus, A Lesson in Violence.
Is there a part 2 to that Terrorizer song called Corporation Pull Out?
Yep.
Yeah.
There really is? Oh, damn it.
Operation Pull Out.
We can write that one, though.
You should write that one, yeah. Terrorizer follow-up.
Well, we're in the studio tonight with Air Raid, Hey-O!
Yo.
Why don't you guys
I
go
think
ahead
that's the first time a band's actually all together been enthused to say hi.
why don't you guys go and introduce yourselves? Who's here? Who may not be here?
And what do you do?
I'm Joe. I play guitar.
I'm John. I play bass and do vocals.
I'm Paul. I play guitar and I also do vocals.
I'm Matt, and I'm the drummer.
Everybody is good tone tonight, too. This is awesome.
We're just cool.
So Air Raid, you guys just played a show last weekend at Nightcap. How'd that go for you? And who'd you play with? Because we passed it on the way here, and we're like, hey, they're on tonight.
It was an interesting show. It was a mix because it was a bartender there. It was her birthday show, so it was just whoever the hell she wanted to play. There was like a Satriani-esque band.
Nice.
Who cover band.
An acoustic Who cover
Yeah.
band.
They didn't
No
have,
drummer.
They didn't have their drummer there, and then we closed out with thrash death metal.
Nice.
But it was pretty good. Got a good reaction.
Well, congratulations. Did you know the bartender? Is that how you got the gig, or she just
Yeah,
heard
it's this
you
girl,
guys?
Rachel. She's been bartending there for years, and she's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
Played
Yes,
there a
it's-
bunch before. And, yeah, they like us there, and we like playing there. So, yeah, they asked us to come do that for them.
Well, awesome. And this is everybody in the band, all four of you. You're not missing anybody tonight?
No, just us.
yeah, everybody.
Awesome. So how long have you guys actually been in a band?
10 years.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Me,
You guys don't look old at all. How have you been a band for 10 years?
Started in high school.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And how did the name Air Raid come about?
all the good names were taken, so it was just...
Well, what were the names that you had before and then realized they were
we
taken?
wanted to call ourselves Megadeth, but there's some other band called Megadeth. I don't know.
Oh, some
It was
twat.
the whole
named
copyright
Dave
thing, and I don't know.
How did Eric? I don't even remember.
You don't
Paul
know?
came up with it.
I came up with it, apparently. I came up with it, I guess.
Just under
was
one
Paul.
of
It
those
was all Paul.
being stoned influences, or
It sounds like it should be a metal band name, and we're a metal band. So, and for real, like, all the good names are already taken, so...
Yeah.
By
It worked
process
out.
of elimination.
And the name's really awesome for all the listeners. Think about what it spells phonetically, backwards. Think about that.
Air Raid.
Just try to figure that one out.
I like
Get
it.
Yet?
I like it.
That's really why it's cool.
I'm trying to think. Somebody has to tell me because I'm.
Phonetically, it spells diarrhea backwards.
Oh,
Diarrhea.
If we ever get sued, that's what our name's gonna be.
diarrhea.
Change it to diarrhea.
Yeah, we're just going to flip it
So
backwards.
pretty much your music is going to give someone the runs.
Hopefully, yeah. that's always
Amongst
been the
other
goal.
horrible things. Yes.
Well,
Well, I
being
left
a,
an Air Raid show with the clap, and good times.
so being a band for 10 years, have all you guys been the same members?
We've had a couple lineup changes. Joe's only been in the band for like a year and a half, 2 years.
About a year.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
The us three, them two, Matt and Paul started a little before me with other guys. Then I joined. Then it was like 4 guys for a long time. Then we had a singer for a long time. That was for, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years. That was the lineup. And then lost the singer, lost the guitar player. We came back as a 3-piece. And then Joe came into the picture about a year and a half ago.
So how did you guys all become a band? And joining the band, obviously, for being a year and a half and 3 years ago.
Me and Matt went to high school together, and we started playing. Me and John took guitar and bass lessons from the same guy. We got hooked up to that together. And then I guess John met Joe through mutual friends, and magic happened.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. The rest is
Yeah.
In more than one way.
yeah, there's a whole orgy.
So you guys have probably some crazy stories of just like live shows going wrong, or
Mostly just...
We get pushed back to really late sets a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we've played
That's
before midnight the past like 5 or 6 shows we've played.
jeez,
Especially
that's
the
brutal.
Mutiny.
Yeah, the Mutiny likes to put us on. Mutiny's a good place. Not talking shit, but we play late there a lot. people are there. It's free show, so people are there and they're drunk, so it's always fun. So
It's loud as fuck too.
yeah.
so.
What's the craziest thing in the past 10 years that's happened to you guys as a band?
We got mooned 2 weeks ago at the mutiny.
Nice.
By my buddy Blake, who I know is listening right now, and he has a wonderful, wonderful white ass on it, like 300-pound body. It's great. It's awesome.
It was like 2 feet away from us too.
Are
so
there
you could see
pictures
every
on your
dimple.
Facebook? Is that your cover photo?
No, but we can easily get some.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Blake, take a picture of your ass and post it on our Facebook right now.
There you go. Problem solved. As far as playing shows, I mean, I don't know. Craziest things were playing like at this place, the Vineyard in Evanston, Illinois, with just like mixed genres. So bringing thrash metal into stuff is always funny. See people's reactions, but that's kind of how we play. If you don't love us, we want you to hate us. So,
That's a good quote. I like it.
and you know they sit around and have the powwow about it's like it's a Jesus place.
Good old Jesus.
But they don't force it on you, but they just keep it going. What's funny is we were always the example the guy gave. We played there a few times, and after the first time we played, whenever we play there again, he'd be like, in Air Raid, like they're always blah blah blah, like because we just were punctual and polite to his face. So
Stressing to his face.
yeah, so that was always a chuckle hearing him use us as like the poster child for good behavior.
Oh, jeez.
But
And then our buddy comes in and writes "fuck your god" all over like a bunch of their windows.
Oh, my God.
we didn't condone that.
You didn't condone that.
You laughed about it, though.
Yeah.
So how many CDs have you put in?
We had an original 3-song demo, which sucked.
It does not exist.
Yeah.
It sucks really bad.
Wait, what am I talking? I'm sorry, I'm thinking of something else. We did a 7-song about 5 or 6 years ago.
That's what the 2 other members on it, the 2 other
It's
original
like
members.
it's like completely like songs we don't play anymore. 2 members that aren't in the band anymore.
Is there
so.
still places where you can find them online to hear where you guys have come from?
I think
Is it on MySpace
Our
still?
MySpace.
I think
is
our
still up.
MySpace is
MySpace
still
is
Still
back,
exists.
guys. I don't know if you guys are aware,
Come
but they redid everything trying to bring people back, and
Yeah.
MySpace is in.
So did Google buy them then or
I-
something?
I can't tell you, but I think they've made some changes to look like Facebook.
Yeah, they were trying for a long time, but I didn't know if it worked or not. But I think the old stuff's still on there. I had it on the Reverb Nation page. That's what I had for a while, just to have something up there. But once we made this new demo, we just did this new demo earlier this year. So once we did that, I just, this is what we play now. So that's kind of what we're trying to focus on.
So is this the main CD that you guys have put out? Like actually put real effort into?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, our last one, the 7-song one, we, put money into it and had 7 songs. It sounded good, but just, burnt copies. Just, I mean, this one, we are still just handing it out for free, but we actually, went to a good studio, made sure it sounded awesome.
Got artwork for it.
Got artwork.
Where did you record at?
It's called Bricktop Studios down in
Pilsen.
Is it Pilsen? Yeah, down in Pilsen. Mr. Pete Grossman engineering and mastering for us. It's good times. Just
Yeah,
worked
good
out.
experience. If anyone's looking to record, like, not just metal, but like any sort of rock shit,
Yeah.
check out Bricktop because pizza shit. And,
Yeah.
yeah,
Is that
it was a
where
lot of
you
fun.
had recorded before, or did you self-do it?
No, before we went, this guy John Wellborn is his name. He was in a band that was local called Empyrean Sky, which
I know that guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. We got a friend of Matt's.
I worked with one of the guitarists for that band, and then, yeah, John was running a studio out of his house, Wormwood
Wormwood Studios.
Wormwood
Yeah.
Studios, yeah, in Elgin.
Oak
And-
Lawn.
Oak Lawn.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Elgin was
Far
the,
away.
Elgin was the demo that doesn't exist. That's where.
There we go.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, so we just sort of went and did that with them, and then we were asking him when we were recording this one, and we were, because we had a good experience with him too, but he's just he's a kid and stuff, and it's just not able to do that anymore. So
Yeah.
looked
He doesn't
around.
record anymore?
I mean, not at the time we were asking, at least,
Yeah.
Yeah, he just had a lot going on, so it wasn't going to happen, and we were itching to get it done. So yeah, just went through the process of looking up studios and seeing the bands they did, and then go check out their those bands' shit and see how stuff sounds, and checked out all the Bricktop stuff, and it all sounded really good. So ended up going with those guys. We're really happy with it.
How long did it take you to record with them?
3 days
3
to do
days.
tracking.
3 days?
Yeah.
We just kind of went in. It was 8. Well, we didn't even ever do a full 8 hours, I don't think. But I don't know. We just we practiced a lot leading up to it, so we kind of just went in and powerhoused it.
It's
So
only a
with,
4-song demo too,
Yeah,
so it's not like.
it's not like we did it.
Yeah.
so with recording with him, what did you guys learn as musicians through that process? Like individually and as a band?
I have a lot of work to do on my double bass drum. The fucking studio is the ultimate microscope, and you cannot hide from anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you learn just technical aspects and all sorts of shit about your playing, like when you can really pick things apart, and yeah. But also, I mean, we went through it really quickly, and it was just it felt good, and it's like just practice paid off because we were able to bash through it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Especially fucking John making us all look bad and shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You like one take to everything except for fucking one song.
Show off.
It is only bass, right?
There's only 4 strings.
Yeah. Oh, hard. It's not really that hard.
Bum, 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 done.
Yeah. I just hit the E string over and over again. I just make it look like I'm doing other shit.
What about vocals? How was recording vocals?
It was weird. Me and John had never recorded vocals before. We were trying to find a vocalist for a year, and couldn't. So we said, "Fuck it, we're just gonna do it ourselves." And we never heard ourselves, like you said, under the microscope. So it was kind of a little nerve-wracking going into it, but we think it turned out okay.
Yeah.
Not claiming to be great vocalists or anything, but we get the job done.
Yeah.
Now,
It
when,
works.
when you couldn't, how long did you look for a vocalist before you decided to take over vocals?
A little over a year,
Yeah,
right?
all over here. There was this long after we lost. We were going without the vocalist. That was my brother was a vocalist for a while. Went for a while without him, and then when we split with our other guitarist Rob, there was just this shitty period of like a year where we didn't play a gig, and we were looking for vocalists and all that stuff, and that sucked a lot. And so we just got to the point where we're like, man, fuck this, we have to go play a show. Like, I'm sick of practicing. And so yeah, and just these two decided to just fucking pick it up and do it themselves, and yeah, it's nice. It's good.
Worked out.
We auditioned a couple guys, and they were cool. And they did a good job, just didn't really fit. One of them got really drunk in our fucking practice space.
Oh,
Just
jeez.
kind of screamed randomly into the microphone, which if that's your thing, we're down with it. But, save the beers for after you try out.
What a great first impression. I'm going to get
Straight
drunk
up,
and
yeah.
scream for you guys.
He was a cool cat, though. I mean, he's a cool guy, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going
And then what about the other guy?
He did a good job, but was like, I don't know, it just seemed like if we were going to bring a vocalist on, we pretty much wanted someone who's going to be going fucking crazy on stage. It's just like, okay, you really want to bring something extra, not just kind of just have the vocal. It's like if you're just going to kind of do the vocals and whatever, then we'll just handle it ourselves. That's
And
that's
be
one
safe
thing of
first.
having a vocalist is okay, what do you do when you're not singing, when it's just an instrumental part, and if you're gonna kind of be standing on stage and stuff,
It looks boring.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
looks boring, and it's
He had,
no, you gotta
A problem with his sciatic nerve or something too. He was telling
Oh,
us 'cause he was
geez.
like, "Well, we're all mid-20s now. This is 2.5, 3 years ago at this point, and he was already 35, 36, so he was older than us, which wasn't that big a deal. But he's older than us, saying yeah, I have a problem with my sciatic, and oh, so you're not really gonna do much, are you?
Can't headbang.
Yeah.
The old sciatic.
Yeah.
Can be like Mick Mars,
Yeah.
stiff. I do want to say that our phone lines are open for people that want to call. It's 773-657-3341 for anybody that wants to call, talk to the band, comments, concerns, questions, your last dying wish to talk to us. I don't care.
If talking to us is your last dying wish, you should really think of something better.
But it is, again, 773-657-3341. So call in. Dave will talk to you, put you on hold, whatever. Tell us that you're on the line. Don't hang up. We will talk to you. But yeah, we insist. Callers, please.
Even if you just want to tell us we suck.
We get that a lot.
Yeah.
Do you really?
No. Occasionally, I mean,
You guys suck.
Damn it.
Who are some of the bands that you guys have actually played with? Anybody national headlining?
Yeah, we've had some really good shows earlier this year. A couple at Reggie's. So in when was Hate Eternal? So we got to open up for Hate Eternal and Goat Whore in March.
I think my brother might have seen you guys on.
That was
Nice.
fucking awesome.
That was, I mean, Hate Eternal is like just
Yeah, you
Ru-
sound like
wait,
my
wait.
brother.
Rutan's the shit.
We played
Like,
for Grave
and
last.
and
That
open
was
up for Grave in
September.
September when they came through, and then got to open up for fucking Dying Fetus and 6 Feet Under, and that was like, I
You
mean,
probably had my brother see you
Yeah.
again too.
nice. All right, sweet. So yeah, I mean that's like playing
Revocation,
fucking
too.
royalty pretty much,
Yeah.
and we
And Cannabis Corpse.
opened up
Cannabis Corpse.
Cannabis
You
Nice.
never
Corpse
heard
and
Cannabis
Revocation.
Corpse, Luco?
No, I have. That's.
Oh.
I'm saying that's awesome that you opened
Yeah.
for Cannabis Corpse.
It was them on tour with Revocation, and we played that one at the Ultra Lounge in Chicago. And then a few months later, Revocation was the opening tour band on the 6 Feet Under and Dying Fetus one, so we played with them again. Those guys are fucking awesome. That's a band that I just found out about recently, and I haven't been excited about a new band in a long time. That sound like a uptight dick, but I guess I just kind
You're an
of
uptight dick, John. You uptight dick.
But no, they're fucking awesome. I think they just played last night.
Who ended up
actually.
booking your shows to get you those
We do through MP shows.
MP shows?
Yeah, they book. I mean, they book for Reggie's, not all the time, but they book at Reggie's, and they do a lot of smaller places like Ultra Lounge,
Stage.
Stage Bar. The hell is it called? Ponchos. What, this called Township now or something? I don't know. There's another place or two that they do, but we found out because Stage Bar used to be called Memories, and it was right by where our jam space is, and just went there trying to find shows, and they said contact these people, and the guy who contacted me back turned out like had known of us from just knew our name from the past, so started getting us smaller shows, and he's been really good to us. His name's Eddie Gobo. Got to give him the shout out.
Eddie Go.
What's
Yeah.
up, Gobo?
But
Hey Eddie.
Gobo.
if he's listening, but
He's totally
yeah,
listening.
but yeah, he's been really good to us, getting us a lot of a lot of local shows, and then he got us on all those ones at Reggie's too with the national bands too.
And we're all a bunch of fucking metal fanboys. So open up for Hate Eternal is like, we shit our pants, straight up. Shit our pants. I'm not even joking.
I
shit my
literally,
pants.
I we were loading in and just like coming around the corner to Rutan was like the biggest bitch moment of my life. Like, what's up? How's it? The weather's really nice, isn't it? Like, fuck.
Chris Barnes looked at me. Oh my God.
So with that being said, let's check out one of your songs for right now. What are the first songs that you want to introduce us to?
We could probably just go in order of the demo, I guess. So this song, the first one, I guess we'll play is Deep Fried in Piss. And it's pretty self-explanatory.
Great first impression.
I guess
Yeah.
if you want to elaborate any more on the lyrics and tell the tale.
Yeah.
How about we wait till after? I need to
Okay.
hear this.
All
Deep
right.
fried and pissed.
Piss. Like
In
sing
piss.
it.
Fried
Deep fried
in
and
piss.
pissed.
In piss,
Deep
yes.
fried in. Jesus.
Like a vat of
Play the
piss.
song.
Cannibal appetite, we never spoil.
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And we are back here with Air Raid. Before we go into what was that song that we just heard, it was
Deep fried and
Deep
piss.
Fried in Piss.
Heyo.
We have a phone call. Dave, how about you put that call on through?
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, he really did
Hello?
not like the song.
What a dick.
Did he just hang up?
Call back,
Caller,
please.
hello.
I think he hung up. Well,
And we
anyway,
told
let's
him
go
we were
into
gonna
the
put him on
song.
hold. Okay, I'm sure he's going to call back any second, so we might interrupt your explanation, but Deep Fried and Piss, I can only imagine what this is about. Go on,
Sorry,
explain.
It's about a group of folks
All right, yeah, give me a second.
that live on.
It's about
Okay,
a group of folks.
hold on. We have a phone call.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Good-
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Who the fuck is this?
This is fucking Randy.
I knew
Randy!
What up, dude?
Randy! Hi, Randy.
Hello, beautiful. And you too, Luca. What's up, guys?
Not much.
What's going on?
Apparently you
Hi,
ran
Mary.
into one of these guys at Home Depot the other day.
Yes, I ran into one of these guys at Home Depot. Air Raid, what's up, boys?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, dude?
Happy, man. I was sitting on the shitter thinking about you guys, man.
It's a good place to think about us.
Oh, well, you know, I didn't want tears of shit, man. Hey, you guys are coming out to the exit for the release of the Alliance 13 project, right? The Unscripted?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Great day. So how you guys doing? You guys got any shows coming up or what? I ain't been listening, so Rob had me call in.
Yeah, we got one on November 14th at the Ultra Lounge. That's with another local, Cataplexy. And,
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, and then two bands from Pennsylvania on tour. One's called Kamikabi, and the other is Rivers of Nihil, I believe. But that's November 14th. I think it's a Wednesday.
Rivers of Nile, I know those guys. That sounds very familiar.
Yeah. But yeah, they're from Pennsylvania, but that's our next one as of right now. And I believe we won't have one on December 1st as well.
Yeah, we have one December 1st at Bobby McGee's.
Bobby McGee's.
Yeah, way south of here.
Yeah, it's like 108th or some shit like that on Harlem.
Somewhere.
Somewhere,
That's with
yeah.
Pension for Chaos and a few other
Yeah.
bands.
You drive the party bus for him, Randy.
Hey, we can probably work something out on the party bus thing if y'all want, man. We can, I don't know, I'm sure we can come up with something. I might have it out at the exit for the November 4th CD release. Good, I'm from Tyler, boys. Drunk all night, worked all day, you know, that metal lifestyle that I live.
Yeah, I hear that, man.
Yeah, I just want to call in and say hey and, you know, check you guys out. You know, man, we support you guys, so.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Sure,
thanks a
man.
lot, dude. We appreciate it.
Randy!
Always.
Thank you, Randy.
Bye, beautiful.
The best laugh in metal, Randy.
All right.
Truth.
Back to Air Raid. Deep Fried in Piss
Yes.
is about.
Bunch of folks. That's where I left off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they live on an island and they send out false SOS signals to attract ships.
Is this a real story?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Based on a true story.
Okay, wait. I feel like this is going to get more detailed. Dave, I think we need some weird music for this.
Oh shit.
Of course you do.
Of course I
You gotta
do.
talk slower.
I mean,
There's
it's
not that much left.
Deep Fried in
There's not that much
Piss. I mean,
left.
you can talk slower. You can allow,
Yeah,
like,
or I'll just restart.
or you can make something up and just, you know, make it more gruesome or disgusting. I don't care. Dave will find something weird. Did you find something weird, Dave?
I always find something weird.
Yes, you do, fag.
Fuck was that, dude?
Oh,
Fucking
And
epic.
they would send out fake SOS signals.
Get it, John.
To attract those that would come. And when they would come, they would go onto the island and they would be subdued and knocked out. When they would awaken, they would be hovering over vats full of piss. Full of lots and lots of piss. 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 This piss would be heated to a boiling temperature. Boiling temperature. Upon reaching this temperature, they would be lowered in alive. Alive. They would then be boiled and deep fried until they were the right temperature. Then they would be removed and hopefully be still alive. Perhaps not. Then these island dwellers would feast on their flesh, fish by bit, bone by bone, until they were full. Then they would continue sending out SOS messages. Messages. The end.
Where did you
how
come
did
up
how,
with a story?
how do you
like
know
that?
when?
Yeah.
How did they know when they were the right piss temperature?
Yeah. What?
That is the right piss
I
temperature.
mean, I think that's a
What
family
is the
secret,
temperature?
so
Yeah.
like you'll probably have to
Gotta keep it.
go ask them. You know,
Gotta keep it. Yeah,
Do you
but
know what the temperature is by chance? Anything?
they're Sicilian, so they don't give up any like fucking
So this
secrets,
is a real
man.
story. How did you find out about this?
This is totally not a real
Oh,
not even a little bit.
you had me believing. I mean, it was a very
we're good at that.
We're very convincing.
Yeah,
very
John's
convincing
a
story.
convincing storyteller.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
got music like that in the background,
Yeah.
definitely
You
everything.
just wanna
Everything you say
believe
is true.
well. Dave, how's it going over on your end?
So I'm kind of sick.
Fuck
Still.
you, get away from me.
That's okay. Luco doesn't have a job. You can get him sick.
Ouch.
I'm kidding.
That's it. I quit.
This isn't a job?
No, this is a side job, hobby.
This is fart joke time.
Okay, Dave.
Yeah, you still want me to do my thing?
I'm talking to you, aren't I?
Somewhat.
Whenever you're ready, Dave, you fucking cunt, come on.
Let's hear it from the soundboard.
All right. Oh, God, I'm dying. All right. Really quickly, Brandon Kelly.
Who?
Brenda Kelly, Lawrence Arms.
Yeah, the Lawrence Arms is going to be appearing on the new Alkaline Trio album. So that's
Oh,
gonna be
gay.
Yes.
Super gay.
not half as gay as you, Luco.
Super gay. Anyway, continue with more garbage information.
All right. Punk band The Vandals is going to be announcing a Australia and U.S. tour, so that's going to be pretty good if they come through.
Hey-o.
But they're coming with, I think, Blink-182, so that's fun.
Really?
Yay.
Something to that. Yeah,
I'm so excited.
that's going to suck.
You just can't hide it.
That was good.
apparently the documentary The Other F Word, which is a documentary of punk lead singers and members who are fathers having to deal with kids, is going to be made into a feature film.
That's awesome.
And for some reason or another, Jason Segel's going to be in it.
That's even more awesome. I love Jason Segel.
I have no.
That sounds stupid.
He's going to be co-writing and producing it, so that should be weird but
I
fun.
wonder if they will take any of the stuff from that singer Pennywise's book.
Oh right.
Or
Probably
anyway,
not.
No one cares.
If anyone's
I read books, people.
Isn't there already a movie like that, or is it, or they're taking like the small movie and making a bigger movie out of it? I've seen
Essentially.
it on
It's like a
I've-
documentary.
yeah, it's like a documentary.
I saw it. It's not bad.
What was it called? Do
I
you
don't
know
know.
what the documentary was called?
No,
The other F word.
is it? Is that what it's called?
It's supposed to be like father. I
Yeah.
guess.
right.
Oh.
When you originally said that, I thought it was faggot.
That's kind of what I thought too, actually.
Nah, Luco's got his mind on one thing and one thing only.
Continue,
Gays.
Dave.
Exactly. Sick of It All is going to be writing a new album, so that should be good when that comes out.
Who?
Sick of it all.
Oh.
Sick of it all kicks ass, man.
I thought you
Yeah,
said
they're pretty
sacred
awesome.
something.
Yeah, see, I can't
Uh-huh.
talk because my throat's like
Gay.
really
Covered
crappy
in
right now,
gay.
and like I want to cough up like
Covered in
nasty crap all
semen?
day.
Covered in cum gay.
Well, that's all yours, Luco.
So anyway, Dave.
All right.
Best comebacks in the business.
Yeah, no, I'm great.
Comebacks in the back.
Atlanta metalcore band, or should they be called screamo? I'm not sure. Woe Is Me. I can't talk. See what I can't do when I'm sick.
Come on, Dave. Muscle through it.
It's okay. You're making me look good tonight for my
Man,
segment.
muscle through it, Dave.
Shut up, Morgan. Anyway, your segment's never good. You always screw up the
Oh,
Snack.
you guys both suck.
You said it's a metalcore band.
names. Yeah, from Atlanta. Woe Is Me. They debuted a new song called "The Story to Tell" for our upcoming album Genesis. So if anybody's into
Genesis?
Genesis like Peter Gabriel?
that, let's hope not.
Genesis. I love Genesis.
It's a
Collins.
fucking land of confusion, man.
And Parkway Drive streams upcoming album
Yes.
Atlas.
I love Parkway Drive. Is
Okay.
that all you got, Dave?
Yeah, that's all
All
I
right,
got.
I'm adding on
Thanks,
to it.
Dave.
Devin Townsend Project's going to be at House of Blues December 4th.
I will be there.
Oh
Is that
yeah.
with Gojira? Is that the one?
I believe so.
Oh wait, no, take that back. It's on a Tuesday night. It's February 13th.
What?
February 13th. Yes, it's
a
February
Tuesday?
13th. It is.
God
Unfortunately.
damn it.
I am considering contacting the band with no regrets that's supposed to be on that day and telling them,
That'd be kind of lame.
can you please switch? But it's not going to happen. Sorry, guys. I want to go see Devin Townsend Projects. So,
Well, is that it, Morgan?
no, there's one more announcement. The new Stone Sour CD is fucking awesome. I can't get enough of it.
It's-
And so is the new Death Clock
It's
album.
mediocre at best. The new Death Clock album is by
Is
ice.
back-to-back brutal tracks. And cannot wait to see them in like 2 weeks. What?
Not heard that yet.
You need to. Like, not kidding.
It's good.
Like, it's phenomenal.
It's brutal from start to finish.
It is. I think it's the most serious album. Like, there's...
The most brutal.
I need to look into the lyrics, but it's heavy.
I know one of the songs is called "I Ejaculate Fire."
Yeah, that was like the first release off of that. Have you seen the music video?
I like how you said it's more serious, and then he's like, "Yeah, the first song is I ejaculate fire."
That's a pretty serious condition.
I ejaculate fire.
Nothing so serious like a cartoon metal band.
Yeah, exactly.
Ejaculating fire.
Definitely.
So I overheard one of you guys saying originally, hey, we're back to the band, folks, by the way. And you can call them to talk to them at 773-657-3341. Again, that's 773-657-3341. Hey, okay. So I overheard one of you guys mentioning something about a music video that you wanted to talk about.
It's in the very early processes. We're figuring out who we're gonna do it. But a buddy of ours works at a haunted house. Says that he has a really good room that we could use for it. And then his cousin is like a cinematographer.
We have a phone call.
Oh shit!
Hello, caller.
Hello, caller. You're on live.
With Air Raid.
Who the fuck is this?
Is that how you're going to answer
I'm
the
gonna
phone
answer-
every time? Who
Hello.
the fuck is this?
Hello.
I want to be deep friended and close.
What's up, Blake?
My name is Blake.
They mentioned you may call.
This is the guy who asked me for.
and I heard the perfect temperature is Fahrenheit 451, and that's fucking hot.
It sure is.
Almost as hot as your white ass, Blake.
Yeah, have you posted a picture of your butt on our Facebook yet?
I sent you guys a picture of my ass. You and John, you and Paul. I sent you a picture of my ass.
Nice. Sweet.
I fucking love you guys.
Fucking love you too, dude.
We love you too, Blake.
You
Oh, it's your birthday in a few hours, isn't it?
Say what's up? Yeah, I'll be 31 tomorrow.
Fuck yeah. Happy birthday, Blake.
Merry birthday.
You guys kick fucking ass, and I'm so glad I got to speak with you guys, man.
Thanks.
Hell yeah,
Thanks,
dude.
Thanks for calling, man.
Happy
Oh, yeah,
birthday.
Thank you.
Dave, tell the man
All
happy
right, I love
birthday.
you guys.
Hey, happy birthday, dude.
Thanks, baby. Love you.
Love you too, man.
Love you.
We're going to smash and brew soon for your birthday.
All right, see you guys, man.
All right, for sure, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Have a good night.
All right, if anybody else wants to call in, 773-657-3341. And we're back to the conversation about the music
We
video.
should make a jingle with that.
773-657 boop 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 3341. There we go. It's okay. Oh, I could change it to 3341. And then they can't do
Brutal.
shit. There you go.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, continue.
Your music video.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's still in the very early processes. But it will be for our song Tears of Shit, which is on the demo,
Oh my god.
which you will hear later.
Shit and piss. We are
Yeah.
great CD,
we're all,
guys.
We're all about the bodily functions. But that song's about being so constipated that you start to cry, and then when you cry poop. So
I'm surprised Luco doesn't do that. Is it humanly possible? Because if it is,
I hope
this guy
so.
should have
And
done
that's
it already.
like that's the T-shirt artwork too.
Yeah,
It's-
I
it's
never have
That's
trouble
what I'm
with
going to
this.
be wearing?
Tears of
Yes.
shit.
It's a dude with poop
Luco,
going
can
on
you
his eyes.
open that shirt
The
for a
shirt
second, please?
is a guy with tears of poop.
Oh, you
Yeah.
just take a look, man. It's beautiful.
Oh boy.
But that's
Artwork done by
I think this is one of the few shirts that I'm going to own that my mom is going to be disgusted by.
nice.
the
That's
guy.
what we were
The guy who screened him said like he was making them, and his parents were like coming by, just like, "What the fuck are you making now?"
Dave, you got one of these too, by the way, so
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit.
you better
And then I
wear
looked
this
at the.
proud.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear it
Luco,
proud.
please show me this artwork.
Oh man.
Can you please turn this shirt around?
It is
Oh my god.
a very fit
Oh my God.
gentleman sitting on the toilet reading a newspaper that says tears of shit
I'm surprised there's nothing on the back.
with doo-doo falling out of his eye bars.
and it's kind of everywhere else.
Yeah, there's splattered.
We were really happy with the original drawing we saw. It just was like the poop on him. But
How
then
many girls have you had buy this shirt?
Kind of a lot, actually.
Kind of, yeah, a lot. And actually, we're waiting. The first batch was mostly larges and XL, so we're waiting. We're gonna get some smalls and mediums.
Is
and
it?
stuff.
You know, it'd be funny if it was.
Do they
scratch and
shrink?
sniff.
Because I'm gonna have to shrink mine.
Good idea.
It shrinks a little bit. not too
Okay.
much.
Okay.
But yeah, that and all that artwork is done by Jerry from fucking Elbow Deep and They Die Screaming, which
Jerry,
are two
you are a
badass
sick
bands.
son of a bitch.
We actually just saw They Die Screaming on Saturday. They,
They
were
were
fucking
badass.
awesome.
They're the shit.
They
And
don't
They
both-
were
really
dressed
kick
as like
ass.
butchers or something.
Yeah, no, those guys are the shit, and his other band Elbow Deep as well is like fucking awesome. So
Yeah.
check those guys out too, everybody who's listening, because they're the shit.
And contact him for artwork as well, because
He draws a mean
he's
dude
awesome.
pooping out of his eyes.
yeah, yes he does. He did our new logo too, and he like made a banner for us when we put banners on random websites and shit. So yeah, another guy that helped us out in the past year.
If only my mom still washed my clothes.
Oh god.
If I still lived with her, because I'd always try and buy the grossest shirts for her. Like, hey, Ma, I went to this concert, Sweet Cannibal Corpse shirt, right? I need you to wash it now. Oh, God.
A lot of dead babies.
Well, I think since we've been talking a lot of shit, I'm ready to hear this song that'll make me cry. Let's
Poop.
hear Tears of Shit.
I have been I cannot stand this any longer. As I sit here on the job, nothing happens and my pain is growing. I begin to cry. Eventually I weep. But my tears, they smell funny. Tears stream down my face. But these tears are brown and gray. And crying tears of shit. And crying tears of
You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
From Air Raid, if you want to comment, question, concern, anything with the band, it's 773-657-3341. We just heard Tears of Shit. And let me tell you, these shirts that they brought us
And
are
they're
brutal.
not metaphorical tears of
No,
shit.
they are literal tears of shit. And the shirt is going to be the most grotesque shirt I own and it's not going to make my mom very happy. But where did this concept come from?
Probably a conversation that was had with marijuana involved.
Oh my God.
We just have horrible senses of humor.
We have funny sense
Yeah.
of humor. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I think it's very funny, but I don't know. We just like to kind of think of the grossest thing we can and one up each other with it.
Yeah, we're not like pissed off teenagers anymore, so
Yeah.
like can't really write about just like being angry all the time because I'm not a teenager anymore. So it's just like, and I don't know. And I guess in high school we did some like semi-politically driven stuff that is
Yeah.
just like I want to erase from that never fucking happened because you're so dumb. But yeah, so now it's just like, well, it's got to be brutal and fucked up in some way, so we just
And
make
poopy.
it as brutal and fucked up and poopy and whatever. Oh, the sky's the limit. Like, so yeah, we're gonna keep going with that. It's just gonna get worse and worse. And it's gonna be
You
awesome.
already have talks of another design?
Yeah.
Yes. So hopefully we'll listen to the song a little later on, but we do have a song called "Aborted with a Fist,"
Nice.
written for pro-life or pro-choice rallies, of course.
It's
And
the new Westboro Baptist Church slogan, I think.
Yeah. And so hopefully we'll have a shirt at some point that has a picture, like the stomach will be pretty much a picture of an ultrasound, and then with a big old hand coming in and cracking the baby right in the fucking skull. It's gonna be the shit.
Brutal.
It's going to be awesome.
And is the same artwork designer for this shirt going to do it?
Maybe he tried. It's really hard because, it's like replicating a fucking ultrasound has got to be really difficult. So I think he gave it a whirl and was kind of having some issues. So we might actually go with I don't know. I was thinking of finding someone who's really well versed in more like Photoshop, computer artwork and stuff. I think it might be easier to kind of tackle it that way rather than hand drawing it.
So basically, you're just looking for someone that is really good at punching babies.
We can do that ourselves.
Yeah.
We need
I
someone who
mean,
can draw.
that's
punching
why we
babies.
were-
Also, if there's
Punching
anyone
babies.
pregnant out there that is, willing to let us come with them to the hospital and just do a little photo shoot, let us know. You can drop us a line on our Facebook. That'd be fucking
Just
great.
their stomach, you're not going to fist them, right?
If they want us to.
Well,
That's-
we'll see where the
that's-
photo shoot leads us.
You never know, Get a few drinks in you at the
It
hospital.
might induce the
I
birth.
mean, they are having a baby they can't drink.
You shouldn't.
Shouldn't drink.
Doesn't mean you can't.
There's a big difference.
All right, I had one question about the shirt. Where did the rocket come from in Air Raid?
Well, that was just
Oh,
part
for everyone at home, there's a rocket above his head shitting out shit.
Shit flames.
Shit
It's a
flames.
shit rocket.
flames.
Well, that's just the way our regular logo is. It has the rocket is the eye and air. It's
Just minus the poop.
Yeah, it's just air.
It has
It's
It's
actually
usually
fire.
like fire. Look, it's
Okay.
actually fire.
It's fire.
But yeah, I
that's
like.
just-
Go ahead.
our original logo had the same thing, and so when he redid it, he just kept that in there. Because when Air Raid is a military sounding name, and we wrote about military shit originally.
Now you're just writing songs like Tears of Shit.
We've matured so much, so
Yeah.
we had to write
Deep
songs
fried
about
and
poop
piss.
and piss.
Yeah.
So
So the
We got over the politics.
the
thing.
last two songs are called what?
on the demo.
Yes.
On the demo are "Suffer in Silence."
Okay, that's a normal
the
song
famous-
title.
Yeah, that's normal. And
And
then
the other one,
"Aborted with a Fist."
Yeah.
Are those the only songs that you have out that you guys play live, or are there other ones that you haven't recorded?
we have more
Oh, yeah,
songs.
there's-
than
yeah, we
our
got
set.
Plenty more songs that we play.
Give
live.
us those song titles. I just want to hear how ridiculous you are. If there's any more odd ones.
Well, we have Deathaholic.
Is
Which
that an
is-
alcoholic type song?
No, it's about Deathaholic.
It's
Yeah.
about
Oh my
being
gosh.
addicted to killing people.
Yeah.
Okay, so addicted to okay. Boozington.
Boozington Lies a Lot, which won't go into too much detail about.
It's a story about a compulsive lying alcoholic that we once knew.
Yeah.
Boozington lies a lot.
There you go. Then we have Hilarious and Deadly Combination, which from the title doesn't sound that bad, but it's about how it's funny when celebrities overdose and die.
Oh my God. Do you like name names like Eminem used to do in his raps of like
We're not
celebrities?
name droppers. It's just an
Okay.
overall.
Yeah, any of them. It's just funny, you know.
Haha.
You get at least a little chuckle
Okay.
before the tears of shit. But I got one that we don't really play that much anymore, but has been kind of a funny thing for us. It's called Juggalo Genocide,
Oh my God.
which
Why don't you play that and why didn't you record it?
musically, like we haven't played it in a while, but we'll play it at practice. We've played it at shows in the past year, but musically, like the direction we're going in, I mean, we still like it, but it's kind of
We can play more brutal shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's like we like the song, but we keep writing,
Yeah.
and we're just like we want our set to be as brutal as possible. So we're just like, right now we're playing the most brutal set we can, and it's just gonna keep going that direction.
We wrote Juggalo Genocide when we were like 18, 19, so
Yeah.
things progress after a while.
It was kind of like a mid period of like towards the end of our time with the original lineup, like leading into when we started writing. Like I think Deep Fried and Piss was the first one out of the new batch that we wrote.
Deathaholic was.
Deathaholic, there you go. Matt has better memory. Juggalo Genocide
That
is
song
just
just
funny.
kicked my fucking ass when we started writing.
Yeah.
So that's why I remember.
It was hard, but Juggalo Genocide is just funny because the show we played it at for the first time ever, a friend of ours recorded it, and he put it on YouTube. Like we didn't tell him to, but it went up on YouTube.
It's not a good record. It's like
Got
from
a
someone's
lot of
camera.
hate mail for
Oh
A
man.
retarded amount of it's.
You think
ridiculous.
that's bad? I've had people tell me on my YouTube channel for me to pretty much jump off a bridge and die.
That's not very
Or that
Yeah.
I need to go suicide myself because
It's the internet, you're not there. They have a
People
computer.
don't like
what were
me.
some of the comments you got for Juggalo Genocide?
All sort people threatening to come down to Chicago and
Should I look it up?
us up
Juggalos? Juggalos
Oh, yeah.
threatening? Oh, God,
Yeah.
they're such
and,
douches.
and pretty much people, it's most of them like just be like, "Man, you guys fucking whatever, you can't hear shit." I mean, it's a horrible recording, and so they're all just like,
ragging on
say,
it
yeah,
even
just
more.
saying like, "Ah, you guys suck and you're nothing," like, and you're just like hating on a band that's actually made it and stuff. And the whole
God.
time I'm just
Wow.
like,
I don't understand. If you're a juggalo, that means you're a fucking piece of shit. That is what it's like. Hey, I'm a juggalo. You're just announcing that you're a big piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm a menace
have
to
you
society
seen the
piece of
Workaholics
shit.
Yeah.
episode?
and it's just like for us too. It's like, okay, if you like ICP, that's fine. Like if you're just like, I'll listen to ICP. It's like, okay, cool. Listen to whatever the fuck you want to listen to. But if you're gonna like go and
Get the
have
shitty
three,
tattoos.
like three like dumbass dudes from Detroit and like end up like thinking you're in a fucking religion, following them and
Oh,
like
God.
spilling like soda all over you, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
You guys have 27 likes and 52 dislikes.
Yeah.
Only?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many views is it up to? I know it was like
4,124.
we broke
Nice.
4,000. Nice.
And it's like, don't quit your day jobs. This is garbage. All this stuff like that.
I think my favorite comment
At
was
least
that
I
our
have a day job.
my favorite
Boom.
comment was that our singer sounded like a raccoon trapped in a garbage can, and at the time he really did. So
Yeah, he did. I can say that. It was my brother, but yeah,
So-
he's not happy. He's not happy about that, like
So what-
recording either.
These ridiculous song titles and everything, I want to know, what is your favorite lyric out of all the stuff you guys have written individually? What stands out is that line of, I love this.
I'm the drummer, so I don't know any of the lyrics.
Oh, come on.
Honestly,
That's usually what the drummer would say. I don't know any of the lyrics. I just play the drums.
I just bang on shit. But let me, while other people are answering, I will actually try to think of my answer.
Well, one, I like a lot of them, but
Is there a favorite?
for
Something
me,
that
for me,
stands
just
out?
because I like, it might be a word, I don't know, but I kind of invented a word for in Aborted with a Fist. In the like with the midsection, there's a few lines. It's expecting mothers cannot hide all their future plans denied. Victims of my feticide.
Nice.
I like that one.
Feticide.
Oh no, you know when I really laughed because I was pretty much learning the words in the studio while they were tracking because I just didn't know them, and when they went and what is it? Just pregnant women make me pissed, so I hit them with my fist.
One more future life dismissed.
One more future life dismissed. It's a good. And I just lost it. I was drinking Jameson because I was done with my shit. So yeah. I
Please
really-
tell me that your parents don't know your lyrics, and please tell me none of
Fuck
you guys
no.
are fathers yet.
I have 3 children.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Oh my
I
god!
have
And how do you?
Do you
feel
make
about
them
the
wear
song?
your air raid shirts to
The,
school?
the youngest one is 2, and he has an air raid tattoo. I did it myself.
With a coat hanger.
Oh my god!
It's not really a tattoo as much as it is a scar. I mean,
That's what they are. Really.
Branded it on there.
not really ink involved. I mean,
Good thing child services
we're
doesn't
missing,
listen to the show.
Paul's not a father.
no, I'm not a father.
He's a liar.
I say,
Paul's
wow.
a dirty liar.
No,
Oh, you guys are so convincing.
I was gonna say no. You just
we're
picked a
missing-
random kid off the street.
What, Dave?
I would say if he's not a dad, he just picked a random kid off the street, gave him an air raid
Jesus.
tattoo.
That might have happened.
Yeah.
The father thing's bullshit.
Be careful what you put into Paul's head, man. Seriously.
Okay, so
The sound guy told me to do it, so now I have to. And he called my bluff.
all right, so Paul, what's your favorite line?
I don't know. I like the chorus of Tears of Shit. I want to shit, but I can't. For so long, I have been suffering. That's the chorus. Pretty much sums up the idea of the song.
Yeah.
I like in Tears of Shit, there's a line, the Cosbys won't go to the pool. I want to release all of my stool. That was the one that got me.
All right, so who's you're the main writer,
Me and Paul. both.
Joe?
No,
Me and Paul are the
Okay,
lyric
so-
writers. We're the ones who fucked up shit.
You guys got some disturbing minds.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Like I said before, all the good songs are taken. We call it Stairway to Heaven or like Highway to Hell, but those are already taken, so we got to think outside the box a little.
All right, well, I think it's time to hear Aborted with a Fist now, since we've talked so much about it.
Do it.
I'm ready to hear
with a
pregnant women
fist.
make me piss. Keep going.
It's in the midsection. But.
Here we go.
Will collide. listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And that was aborted with a fist. Brutal. We are here with Air Raid, a very original band with original artwork and original lyrics. The word of the day is feticide. Thanks to you guys.
It means killing fetuses.
Great. What is next for you guys? Like, you've recorded this CD. What shows do you have coming up? Where do you... Let's talk about the future of you guys.
The future of Air Raid.
Push out of state is a big thing for us next year. We've been playing a lot around Chicago, and we've been making friends with bands, you know, sort of concentrating on Midwest right now and doing that. And I think that's a big thing for us is
So
starting
a
to push.
tour.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
tour probably starting more with like some like let's do a 4-day, 5-day weekend in Wisconsin. Let's go shoot out into Indiana, Michigan for like a weekend and start off. This is like financially more manageable, right now than like taking a month off of work and all that shit. So yeah, starting to do that. And trying to keep getting on these opening slots for these big shows, because those have been like the biggest kind of like booms in people sort of figuring out who we are if they haven't heard us before. So gig, and
Write new songs and just keep pushing ourselves musically.
yeah, that's it. And just always like, pretty much if a new song doesn't make me hurt like fucking crazy, like it's not good enough.
What was that?
I was beginning to suffer in silence.
Nice.
It just can't wait.
Is there bands that you haven't opened for yet that you'd like to obviously...
There's a million
cannibal-
bands.
Cannibal Corpse.
Cannibal
One's
Corpse.
millions bands.
Yeah, once millions.
The Rolling Stones. We totally want to rock out fucking Soldier Field. That'd be great.
Yeah. They'd like us.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a million. I mean, there's so many good fucking metal bands out there. Like shit. I don't know. I mean, Corpse. It would be like the big one for us. I think. You could say like, I mean, it'd be ridiculous and say like fucking Slayer, Megadeth, whatever. Yeah, everyone would love that. But Corpse is a more like believable. Like if we keep pushing the right thing. Yes.
I just saw an ass.
Yes. And Blake has sent us the picture of his beautiful, beautiful white ass.
Thanks, Blake.
Thanks, Blake.
I've been
Thanks,
scarred.
We saw it live. Damn.
I'm supposed to be giving you gifts on your birthday. Shit.
What are some of the shows that you guys have coming up?
Right now, we have 2 booked. November 14th at Ultra Lounge, which is right next to the Congress Theater. We're playing, I think we're opening the show, but we're playing with another local, but from the South Side, called Cataplexy. They're fucking awesome. We've played with them before. And then 2 bands from Pennsylvania that are coming out on tour. Kamikabe and Rivers of Nihil are the names, I believe. I listened to a little bit of them online, just a lot, brutal shit, so that should be a good show. There's a lot of death metal going on. And then after that, December 1st at Bobby McGee's.
Yeah.
Bobby McGee's.
Bobby McGee.
Yeah, that's with this guy Steve from Penchant for Chaos got us that show. And then there's a few other bands I can't remember at the time, but
Yeah.
should be fun.
Yeah. So at the moment, that's it. But I know they spring up out of nowhere a lot. Like we'll have like nothing, and then out of nowhere we have like 5. So hopefully more. I'm surprised I haven't plugged this yet, but you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/airraidmetal. Keep checking back for shows. We usually make an event for it, because that's the cool thing to do.
And where can you buy these shirts, your CDs, anything? What else do you guys have out?
Come to shows.
Yeah, as of right now, it's pretty much just physical. I did put our demo up on Bandcamp, so you could download our demo on Bandcamp for free. I think some guy actually donated $1.
Ooh.
I got an email.
Quarters all around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Quarter bank, the farm is saved.
we're
Let's
making
get some gum.
we're making money.
Let's get some gum.
You can't get gum for $1 these days.
A quarter.
The quarter
I
machine.
guess
Wall.
so.
That's like 50 cents.
We'll have to,
You guys can
We'll just
Bite it in
have-
half and share it.
Split
Yeah,
two
split
gumball.
it.
Take a knife to
Oh
it.
shit! But
I'd opt for a
Yeah.
McDouble.
for the shirts, I'm not incredibly technically savvy, but trying to research into it to figure out how to do the whole people could order it and ship it. But right now we're actually kind of running low on shirts. We only got mostly large and extra large. We're like, hey, metalheads are mostly big dudes, and then
Big fat people.
Big fat fucks.
big fat fucks. But then
Beer bellies.
Then yeah, a lot of small people and females. bought our
Small
shirts.
people.
So we hopefully are going to get another batch in the near future. But
I can't imagine the response you're gonna have when you go on tour and people are just gonna clean you out of these brutal.
I want the poo-poo shirt.
I hope so. I hope they all say it in that voice too.
We go to
Shirt with
Indiana.
the poo poo.
Got to put a sign up like you will not be served unless. It's like Super Dog, where if you ask for a hot dog, like they're like, no, get out of here. We don't serve hot dogs. And be like, no, you have to ask for the poo poo shirt.
Yeah. The poo poo shirt.
If you point at it and say that one, we won't fucking give it to you.
We got poo-poo shirts for sale.
Pioneers in the poo poo shirt market, I guess.
Thinking outside the box in these rough times.
Yeah. Gotta make money somehow. But they run the shows. Hopefully the music video. I mean that we got to scrape some cash together for, but we have a band fund that has some shit in it. But
Shit.
yeah. And then electronic press kit. I've been stupid with that. Got to get on that. Get the word out. And then yeah, hopefully like you said, some sort of Midwest tour like thing going on, even if it's just a few days. We just got to push out.
Is that what you're planning on next year doing?
Yeah, hopefully. Maybe by the spring.
Yeah, we're trying to. We've befriended some really kick-ass bands in Wisconsin. So we're really concentrating. Hopefully over probably like the winter, getting those guys down here. We have some venues that we have a little bit of pull with, and yeah, we can try to get them down here, show them how fucking people do shit down here, and then get up to Milwaukee, get up to Madison, get up to Green Bay,
And spread the poo-poo
and
word.
spread the
yes.
poo-poo word
Spread the
all over
poo-poo.
people's faces.
And then punch them in the gut. As long as they're
And then
pregnant.
abort
As
their
long as they're
babies.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Are you guys looking to eventually get signed, or do you want to keep doing it independently?
I want to do this for this is what I want to do,
Yeah.
Like-
That's the plan.
and we
The dream.
Yeah.
What label do you feel would be most appropriate for you?
Any of the cool ones?
For-
Fucking the dream. I guess dream death metal. It's like get on Metal Blade, get on fucking Earache, get on Relapse. Whatever. Like the big ones that are really pushing. Whatever label will put money into us and help us go do awesome stuff and get our music out there. But those are the big ones, and we'll just have to see what opportunities come up, and keep hitting, keep getting these big shows, and you never know when the right person is going to be there at the right time and you get noticed. So we'll just keep working hard as fuck until the right person takes notice. Really.
Yeah. It's usually what it's based on.
All right, Luco,
Hi.
your turn.
Hi.
Now it's time for... Hey man, look what I found! Only on the Metal Experience.
This week, from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Terror Ascendancy 1307. Are you sure with the
Yes.
numbers? With the song Reversing Creation. Take a listen, bitches.
Till I saw the light. That trying to speak the truth is a waste of time because nobody wants the truth. People don't want the truth. God forbid, or it would all go down in flames. It's the lies that keep the construct going, don't you see? Spread by the vested interests in the government and the private sector and the churches and the stock exchanges, all fabricating and spinning and telling stories that keep 300 million consumers happy and stupid and spending. Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy? Just stop. I'm not the deluded one. You are.
You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And we actually just played a twofer for you from Terror Ascendancy 1307 from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, with the songs Reversing Creation and As God Became Flesh, So Shall the Flesh Become God. Boom.
We're back with Air Raid, half the band.
Is
Just
using
because
the pisser.
we're running out of some time here, we're going to go ahead and play your last song that you guys brought with you, which is
Suffer in silence.
Suffer in Silence. And then we'll come back and we'll talk with a full band of what that is all about before we end up closing the show for the night with everything else we do. So here it is, the last song Air Raid brought with them.
Silence.
You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And we're back with Air Raid. That was their last song of the night that they brought with them off their newly recorded demo. And that song was called?
Suffer in Silence.
All right. Is this a serious song?
Very
What's this
serious.
about?
Very serious.
It's pretty serious, but it's our tamest out of the demo. But it's about waking up one day and you cannot speak or hear, and you're kind of depressed about it. Kind of sucks. So you kind of want to kill yourself, but when you try to shoot yourself, you're not sure if you killed yourself because you can't hear the gunshot.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Brutals.
But there's no poo, so, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta think
It's
outside the box
okay.
sometimes.
So with this newly recorded demo made, are you ready to record another one already? I mean, a lot of bands that we've had in here have already been like, oh yeah, we just recorded, but we've already written new stuff. We're ready to record again in like 3 months. We're like, what?
I don't know. We haven't. I mean, we have plenty of other material that hasn't been recorded. That would be great to get recorded. But I don't know. I guess we haven't like thoroughly discussed the next recording.
We got new songs in the works that we're tinkering around with, so it's a matter of like concreting those songs. Then yeah, we'll definitely record more.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be recording more. That's not the next step though. We got some other stuff, mainly just live shit, because that's still. I just don't. You just get out live and shove your shit in people's faces. And yes, and that's just the main thing for us right now. And that was. I mean, one thing I remember when we opened. That was at the. When were we talking Revocation? That was the Fetus and 6 Feet Under show. Yeah, we were talking to them, and I remember them just saying, like, the main thing you have to remember is that nobody is looking for you. Like, no one's looking for you. You have to get out. And that another thing, get out of Chicago, get out of, it's like you have to get out there and just play live and play for people. So that's really kind of what we're concentrating on right now, and just trying to get on every, like, fucking gig we possibly can. Because there's nothing else I'd rather be spending my nights doing. Like, if we don't have if there's no scheduling, like, issues, we're there, and we're playing for anyone, wherever. Boom.
What about shout-outs? I haven't asked bands for shout-outs for a while. Do you got anybody that you...
I just played with Everything Must Die. They're a fucking awesome band. We played with them at the Mutiny. Go check out Everything Must Die, because they kick ass.
Yeah, Everything Must Die. I mean, the main, Jerry, again, from Elbow Deep and They Die Screaming, they've been really, he's been, really helping push our shit, and obviously coming up with sick artwork and stuff.
Chicago Metal Alliance, got a shout out to them.
Yeah,
we
Chicago
want
Met-
Randy to call back.
Yeah.
Randy.
Are you still on the toilet?
he called when he was on the toilet?
Shitting out of his eyes.
Well, he told us that he thought of us on the toilet. He might have still been there.
Yeah,
Oh.
he might
Didn't
have.
specify.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Randy. I wasn't wearing headphones. I couldn't exactly hear what you were saying.
Terminate, my buddy's band. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Terminate's great.
Mass Mutilation's another one we played with a while ago. They're from the south side. Good brutal death metal.
They just played Saturday at
Bada Brew?
Bada
Is it
Brew.
Bada Brew?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first annual Thrash and Death Fest.
Nice.
That was awesome.
I was drunk.
Yeah,
Good
you
shit.
were. He drank 3 pitchers all to himself.
Ooh.
The equivalent to 15 beers.
Ooh.
We have a phone call.
Kind of a big deal.
Again, I answered and no one said anything. Wait,
Okay,
hold
whoever
on.
is pranking our phone line, please just call back and stay on the line. Dave wants
Even
to
if-
talk to you.
Even if it's a prank, we'll talk to you.
I mean, it's free phone sex with Dave.
We
Come
will
on.
out prank the fuck out of you. Try it.
Try it.
Someone is on the line.
Hello?
Hello. Hello. Hola.
Who is this?
What up, Air Raid and Luco and Morgan? It's Rob from the Chicago Metal Alliance.
Rob.
What's
going
up,
on,
dude?
Rob?
Hi, Rob.
What's up? I'm sorry, I know that Randy called already, but I got a text saying that he screwed up and didn't say the things he needed to say because he was under a car or some shit.
I'm under a car.
It's a good
Under
place
a
to
car
be.
drinking a bottle of whiskey.
Oh, jeez. That sounds like
Yeah.
him.
Well, that's where he hides, But no, I got to be quick because I'm sitting outside an operating room waiting for some body parts to come up. So,
Alrighty.
but I just want
That sounds like a song title right there.
Say what?
That sounds like a song title or a song idea, sitting outside of an operating room waiting for body parts to come up.
All
That's
right,
pretty metal.
We're writing
That's
a song about you.
long song title.
Well, that's what I'm doing, waiting for 2 kidneys and a pancreas. But anyway, I just want to say, how excited we are to have you guys on the metal, the experience, the Alliance 13 Experience compilation, and when we saw you guys live at the Offering Webzine party, how awesome I thought you guys were, and you guys kick ass live.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
Dude, you guys rock. Tears of shit, and what is that, fisted abortion or some shit?
Boarded with a fist.
There you go. I'm sorry. I'm in a rush right now. So
No, it's all good, man.
But I just want
I
to
can't hear anything you're saying, Rob, because I'm not wearing headphones.
Say what?
Morgan doesn't. It doesn't
Morgan
matter.
can't hear you because she has no headphones.
I was wondering if you were going to talk about the November 4th thing.
Yeah, November 4th, the compilation release. We just got free tickets to give away to Death Clock and Machine Head. So, trying to push those and hope everybody comes out and hope all the bands come out and support and can't wait to you guys kick ass and love having you guys on it.
Yeah, thanks,
Happy
man.
to be there, man.
Yeah, for sure. We will be there, and of course, appreciate the support. Like, I love a shit ton. Like, yeah, no, it's great, man, and yeah, excited to be part of. Just excited to be part of that for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, Randy told me he bumped into one of you guys at Jewel or something, buying condoms or something. I don't know.
We don't use condoms. Come on.
No, he was buying his condoms at Home Depot.
You can get
Industrial
a bunch of them for
strength
free
condoms.
at Bada Brew. Luco took a bunch. Not for us. It's okay.
But all right, guys, I gotta let you go. The guy's coming out with my shit.
All right.
All right.
Take care, buddy.
So
Take
call,
it easy.
man.
Good luck.
Oh, what's up?
Boom.
I don't know what just happened. I can't hear
It just
shit.
popped.
All right.
He said he's got free Death Clock and Machine Head tickets. He's
What?
giving away at the
November
4th.
On the
Yeah.
4th at the exit.
That is brutal. How many?
He didn't say. He just said
Oh, that's
he's not on the phone
awesome.
anymore.
Oh. Awesome. Okay, anyway, wrapping up what you guys were saying. Paul, were you in the middle of talking?
I don't think I was.
I don't remember what we were
If I
talking
was,
about
I don't
before that phone
recall.
call.
I have a title for the song that we were going to do from what he was saying. We just make the title 2 Kidneys and a Pancreas.
Nice.
That's brutal.
There you go.
It's already in the works.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Were you
real-
done with
real-
shout-outs?
Pretty much done.
Eddie Gobo, MP shows,
Hell yeah.
like, huge thanks to them for, like, just hooking us up with pretty much all the sickest shit we've ever, like, played live, like, so far. So, yeah, no, that whole group of people has been awesome. So, yeah, thank you, MP shows and Eddie.
All our main crew that comes out to like a lot of the shows too.
Yeah, the super
The
fans.
super
The super fans! Matt,
Matt,
Ryan,
Jameson.
Jameson.
Uh,
Who else?
The former members of Blood Loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey and Phil, Colin.
Yeah, also not
Phil Collin?
Definitely. Phil Collin comes to all of our shows.
all of our shows.
That guy's a dick.
He has an air raid tattoo also.
Yeah. But yeah, no, those guys. Yeah, by the way, I mean, the very different style of music, but Elephant in the Room. Those guys support us a lot and really good old friends. So if you're...
You just had your picture taken by some guy, random guy.
He's going to go home and masturbate to it, I
Nice.
hope.
Not
I
that
was biting
Chinese
my nail
guy.
in the picture. That's not fair.
Not that Chinese guy. There's some other dude.
Yeah, this guy seems interested.
Sweet.
Come back.
going? We're on a storefront for those who don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on Milwaukee Avenue, just watching people walk by.
And stare at us like, what the fuck is going on over there?
We do take fan pictures if you ever want to show up to 4055 North Milwaukee Avenue. I haven't said that in a while. You can come out and take pictures with us.
Naked, preferably.
Yeah. I was just going to say we should all whip our junk out just for the people passing by.
I'll leave the room for that to happen.
Just banging on the window.
The room is made of glass. It's not going to matter.
I'll go in back. It's okay. You guys can be the animals in the glass. I'll step away from that.
We're good at that.
All right, Dave. Let's do this.
It's time for the local roundup.
Hey, this is my segment. This is time for I Talk. Okay, here we go. First off, I want to start the announcements off with, we went to Bada Brew this weekend to see the badass first annual Halloween Death and Thrash show. So thank you for Tony from Enmas for having us out and putting us on their badass shirts that they made. We had a great time, and Luco actually was Batman for a Viscritorium set. And
I got electrocuted.
his version of dying was sticking his tongue out the side of his mouth and
Yeah, 'cause
closing
that's
his
how people
eyes.
die. Oh.
And that's not correct. But it was
You gotta poop
it was
yourself at the
very
end, too.
awesome.
I shit myself.
We saw a lot of great bands, and it was awesome. We had a great time. So yeah, there are pictures on our Facebook of, the show and us dressed up in costumes. So it was awesome. All right, so Another Hole in the Wall is looking to find bands to play for these shows. So if you're interested in playing, Darlene.
That 8-foot tall dude that just walked by with his 3.5-foot tall girlfriend. Did anyone else see that?
Okay.
No, I missed
Email
it.
Darlene at
It's like a small child.
if you are interested
Small
in
chicks
playing
rule, dude.
these shows at Another Hole in the Wall. November 3rd with Forevermore. They need one more band. November 8th with Blame Shift Dive. They need 3 bands. November 14th with Dory Drive. They need 5 bands. November 17th with Central Disorder. They need 4 bands. November 30th with It Lies Within. They need 5 bands.
Jeez.
They need 1 band to open December 6th to play with Psycho Stick. They need 3 bands to open December 9th to play with Via Seva and Downstate. And 5 bands to play December 30th with Corpus
Whenever you're ready.
Christy?
Hey, how'd you know that?
I know.
Behold the City and Conquerors. Okay. So Rob already called in and explained November 4th. We'll be at the Exit. Free event, 21 and up. Lions CD release show that we helped be a part of. It's going to be awesome. We'll be DJing. We'll be taking pictures for the calendar.
Getting hoisted.
It's going to be awesome. Miles from Exile is looking for a new band space. If you want to share it, if you know of a band space, hit them up. Lords of the Drunken Pirate Crew still seeking a new first mate to play keyboards.
Keyboards?
Keyboards. I don't know what I was saying there, but anyway,
We
any
know.
guitarist looking to be a part of the band, hit up Armored Assault or In Hazard. In Hazard is also looking for a vocalist. And drummers, you can hit up After the Spire, Polypatek, Strongman, Impale, The City of White, Sinister Fate, and Unsanctioned. That's a long list.
Looks like I got some more job opportunities.
Sorry, guys. He's leaving air raid.
We're going to get one of those drum programming machines anyway, so fuck it.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the part where you go, fuck you guys.
Nah, those bands are missing out.
All right, the upcoming shows. There's a lot. They're Halloween shows because obviously next Wednesday is Halloween. So Thursday, October 25th at the Elbow Room, 21 and up, It's 7:30 p.m. And $9. Faces of the Bog, Deadlight Redemption, Child on Fire, they're from Wisconsin, and Midnight Hour, they're from St. Louis. Oh, wow, that's out of place. Hold on, I gotta find Friday. That was from... Okay, here we go. Friday, October 26th at the Castle Theater in Bloomington. It's all ages, 5 p.m., $10. Beyond Threshold, Left for Dead, Taxi War Dance, and with special guests Red-Eyed Salamander, The Blushing Gun, and Waiting for Coy. Friday at Halftime Sports Bar in Elkhart, Indiana, 21 and up, $5. Costume contest with prizes to win merch from the bands and more. No Life, Illusions, Fate, All My Sins Remembered, and Core. Friday at Mojo's, 21 and up, 9 p.m., $22. Stephen Percy, the voice of Rat.
Rat?
Yeah.
The 80s.
Fuck
Like
Rat.
the 80s.
Yes.
The 80s shit fest.
Yes. Penny Road Pub, 9 p.m. on Friday is Diver Down and Judas Beast. Friday at Ye Old Town Inn, 21 and up, $8 at Viscrutorium, Lords of the Drunken Pirate Crew, Withering Soul, and Imperious, and that is for Tim Anders' birthday. Saturday.
You sure about that?
What?
You didn't seem too sure about that.
No, I'm sure. Saturday, October 27th at Ye Old Town Inn, 21 and up, 9 p.m. $10 donation. It's a benefit for Eric Erickson, the sound engineer of Yodi that passed away earlier this year from cancer at the age of 30. Speed Freak, Bill You're a Dick, Armored Assault, and Casticide is playing as a Pantera cover band called the Great Northern Trendkill. Saturday at Mojo's, all ages, 6:30 p.m., $13 to see Broken Side, The Bunny, the Bear, Nathan Ryan, and more are still to be announced. Saturday at the Animal House in Indiana, 21 and up, 9 p.m., $5 to see X Factor, Threat Level, Soul Sick, and Draken. There's more, folks. Saturday at Nightcap, 21 and up, 9 p.m. Come in costume to see Diamond Rex and Vicarious.
Vicarious?
Okay.
It's a Tool cover band, I think.
Oh, there we go. Vicarious. Saturday at Hard Rock Cafe, $10, 18 and up, 9 p.m. to see Villas for Villains and Digital Mindy. Saturday at, and this is an address in Round Beach, Illinois, so get ready, take your pens out. It's
Take your pens out.
1613 Juneway Terrace, Round Beach, Illinois. $5, all ages until 11 p.m., and then it's 21 and up. A small fee of $5 for plates of food, for barbecue and stuff, and you can enter beer pong tournaments for a small fee of $2. There's costume contests, open mic, and more. Purge, Testimony, Predator, Nucleus, Luciferum, and the Cerebellum. Saturday at another Hole in the Wall, come dressed in a costume for a discounted price of $8. $10 without costume, all ages, 4 p.m. Quick Change, Catalyst, which is a Killswitch Engage Godsmack cover band. Don't know how that works.
Interesting.
The Gruesomes, Corruptor, In Silent Ruin, Middle Class Militia, Drowning, Despair, and Abaddon.
Abaddon?
Uh-huh. Saturday at Bada Brew, 21 and up, 8 p.m. It's the first night of the Prison City Halloween Massacre 5. It's $7 with costume, $10 without. It's What? New Society of Anarchists, an Undying Alliance, and Of Wolves. Saturday at Mugshots in Bloomington, 8 p.m., $5. There's a costume contest with a $100 prize, and it's Thorn Fetish, Triple Helix, and Derailed. Saturday at the Lodge on the Fox, it's in Batavia. It's 21 and up, $5, 8:30 p.m. Wear a costume to see Judd and Unvisioned. Sunday, October 28th at Mojo's, all ages, 8:30 p.m. Attack Attack. Sunday at the Exit, 21 and up, 9 p.m. Free, wear costumes, Scientist and Taken by the Sun. And I'm doing this because it's the second day of the Prison City Halloween Massacre 5. Day 2, $5 with costume. On Halloween, girls are free, and it's free if you wear a costume.
Whores are free.
So it's going to be Bastards. It's a Motley Crue tribute band. A Silent Truth. Omega's Lament and...
Lament.
Thank you. And Villainous Grin. I went to college.
You graduated college.
I graduated college. All right.
And it's really paying off.
One more time, Air Raid. Where can people find your stuff? And thank you, by the way, for coming out. It was very entertaining. And thank you for bringing your stuff with you.
Tons of free shit.
For people that are going to be seeing us at shows, we have about 100 Air Raid demos to pass out. So you will get a copy of this gruesome disc.
And play it in front of your parents.
And play it.
Best place.
Yes.
But to reach us, our main thing right now is the Facebook, facebook.com/airraidmetal. I mean, it'll probably be easy to tell us apart. There is an Air Raid from Sweden that, as far as I could tell, is a little more like 80s hard rock metal.
You guys are just obviously not from Sweden, so.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul is, that ideal hair metal guy,
Yeah.
I'm wearing mascara right now, and I have very feathered hair. I use lots of hairspray.
Yeah, your lipstick is just so perfect. I'm jealous.
Do you like it?
I love it. The bright
Pretty
pink.
nice.
We got it.
We have a looky loo.
We have an onlooker.
You should all wave hi. I love how it catches them off guard. Yeah.
Alrighty. But yeah, we have a Reverb Nation page. I think it's just reverbnation.com/airraidmetal. I'm kind of lazy with that one because nobody seems to give a shit about that website. But we still have a MySpace, which, according to the MySpace, still says we're seeking a vocalist because it won't let me change the name of our page. for some
Sorry,
reason.
Paul.
But,
Just not good enough.
But yeah, the Facebook's the main one. My email's on there. To anybody that gives a shit, if you're listening, it's Huda007, HOODA007 at Ameritech.net. You can contact me for shows, anything. But yeah, otherwise just go to the Facebook. You could like us. I tried to, a lot of bands do it where they make a page like a actual person page as the band, but they wouldn't let me do that because I guess you're not supposed to do that because Facebook's stupid. But yeah, mostly there. I check it every day, multiple times a day, so if you got anything to say, I'll see it.
Sweet. Well, thank you guys for coming out.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
We're going out tonight with album preview from Beyond Threshold's upcoming release that gets dropped on Tuesday. You can pick it up at Best Buy and Kmart. Hey, I work there. I wonder if I'll see it in my store. And a bunch of other places online. Check them out. It's coming out on Turkey Vulture Records. It's an album preview, remember. It's off of their Facebook and Reverb Nation. So this is Beyond Threshold.
Or not.
Thanks, Dave. He's fucking around.